Oh, hey team! I'm glad you're here because you get to see the new stream layout. Do 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 do. So I don't usually stream Final Fantasy XIV, so I'm going to be talking a lot of, I guess, redundant stuff if you're a Final Fantasy XIV fan. But for those of my viewers who don't know what the hell I'm doing, since I don't stream 14 that often, I'm a tank right now. Oh, he is the best troll ever. And I'm just doing kind of my weekly dungeons. There's basically like Chuck E. Cheese points that you can only earn so many a week. See where it says this week 0 450? We got to make that number 450. So I'm gonna get 75 here, and I'll get 75 a day. Okay, cool. You do like the layout. That's good. But yeah, it's my job to attack dudes and stuff. No, it's a little bit more advanced than that. The tank's job is to get the attention of the monsters so that the rest of the party can do whatever they need to do. I'm dragging it down to this wall over here. I'm gonna pull it actually like all the way over here. So that they can attack the wall that's in our way and the beetle simultaneously. Oh, did they announce all the stuff in Premium Infinite Gold now? Because I know there's some crazy stuff coming out. We're gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow, I think. And then I might actually stream Pokemon the trading card game on Friday. But I'm still figuring stuff out because I'm obviously putting a lot of effort in the stream, but I still have to figure out the whole schedule. But yeah, tell me some premium gold prices because I'm actually totally ignorant of everything that's in that set because I just haven't looked into it. Because I don't usually look in the reprint sets that much. Except I know there's a lot of new cards in there. I know it's not just reprints. Whoop, gotta dodge. How's the sound mixing, by the way, between the explosions and my voice and the music? Because that's important. Because I can't tell. That's going to be something for you guys to tell me. Oh, whoops, that's a wall. Oh no, gremlins! I mean, it's not that I don't like tanking, it's just like, it's a lot of work, and you gotta focus a lot. There we go. Which is kind of hard when you're streaming to like simultaneously be like, hey guys, and hey monsters. But it's doable. Tank is the least played role, that's why it's always in demand. It's kind of like as important as, I don't know, ADC for League though. Attack. Your attention, please. And gonna do an area attack just to gain all the hate. And just pull these guys back here away from the party members. Except not so far in that I don't have any way to dodge. Alright, and then back to the Berserk. Increasing my attack for a short time. And then I'll just wail on these guys. I like that the white mage is actually like pitching in for damage because it's really easy as a healer to be super passive and not want to do your fair share. Except it is a white mage, so my TP ran out like instantly because we don't have the card playing mage. Astrologian. There's maintenance at 11 o'clock Central, so we've got like 3.5 hours, which is cool because I need to play 14 anyway. Like, it's kind of like a weekly game. Like, you have to check in and file your taxes. Okay, so Infinite Gold's on the 17th. That's next Friday, then. So, the same time as Daredevil and Batman vs. Superman and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's Thursday, isn't it? Not bad. No, don't attack him. What are you doing? Get over here, dog. I hear you like axes. Oh my god, so it's Thursday. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I am looking forward to Giant Hand. Because, yeah. Was it everything announced finally? Okay. Because the last article I saw, they were announcing those giant, like that rank 12 XIV monster that can be made from like a rank 10 or 11, which you can make with like a rank 8. So, blue eyes, cha-ching. Okay. Morpho butterflies. It says Wamura, but it's not. Because Wamuras are like moths. And these are like, well, I mean, they're kind of moths, but not the moths that you're usually thinking of. Oh my god, there's so many. Make it stop. And I'm so out of every point that does everything. Like I'm out of MP. $13 for one box is actually pretty good considering there were what, like 20 for most of the old gold stuff. So I will look to see what's in there and pick up a box. Oh, did they put Divine Wind in there, or are they gonna save that for Shining Victories? There's also the Millennium Pack that's coming out in what, April? Boss time. Do 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 do. So this Wamura boss only has like one really tricky attack, but the whole party has to cooperate. It makes a bunch of clones that... Oh, Masked Hero Divine Wind. It's the Wind Masked Hero that's like way better than Great... or not Great Tornado. Okay, everybody needs to look away. Are they gonna look away? Did they do it? I think the healer messed up. No, okay, everybody did it. So basically, the clones shoot huge paths of gas, and if you face those paths of gas towards the tank, then the tank dies. Okay, good, everybody did the right thing. Aw, that sucks. Maybe next time. I mean, the problem is, without Stratos, there's not really a lot of reason to run it, but, you know, form change. Okay, Neurostorma. Face my clone away. Come on, guys, face your clones. Nope. Nope, total screw up, total screw up, total screw up. Gosh. Okay, I bet you I can stand. Yeah, right here is safe. I mean, I didn't mess up, but it's a 4-player game. Okay, let me go ahead and Berserk, and I'll just lay the hurt. Hooray, damage! First boss really isn't too bad, it's just about facing those clones away. That's really all you gotta do. Do 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 do. I hope it comes out in Shining Victories. If that's true, then that'll make my day more so than all the Blue Eyes stuff. I can't believe how Kaiba I am lately. Tomorrow, like I said, probably... Oh, face away. Don't want to screw up. There we go. Like I said, probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow. Although I am starting to stream Street Fighter a lot more, just because I love Street Fighter 5, like, a lot. Oh god, really? Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. Here, let me pull this guy in. That Bard again. Okay. Giant Moth is almost dead. Do, 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 do. I was gonna stream more of the Cardfight Vanguard beta. I don't know if you were there for that, but Millennium Pack is the 15th of April. Okay, cool. But the Cardfight Vanguard beta ended after like a week, and then they're like, yeah, we don't know when the next beta is, so GG WP. Whatever you decide that's gonna mean. Alright. Hooray! Oh yeah, treasure coffer. Pass. This isn't the soundtrack of the game, by the way. It's like a bunch of remixes from Final Fantasy XI that I did a while back that I haven't really been playing on stream. There's a lot of music that I don't play on stream that my intention to make a bunch of playlists and sort of open up the vault. Because most of the stuff I play is just on my SoundCloud. Yeah, I saw the new Winged Dragon Raw. You can almost play that deck, and that means you can almost play Harakthi. It's good. A lot of people like the old school Vanguard better than Cardfight Vanguard G, in the same way that people like Yu-Gi-Oh better than Yu-Gi-Oh GX. So, I'm just going to walk this way. I mean, I fell in love with Vanguard pretty fast because it's a card game anime where like they open packs and they don't pull what they want and they go to regionals and they scoop really bad. And they go to team regionals and like one player wins and the other two do awful. So like it's very realistic. I mean, it still has mystical, magical elements because, you know, card game anime, why not? But it really taps into all the feels that you should have when experiencing the wonderful world that is card games. Just dodge this real fast. Haha! Oh wait, no, I still got Holy anyway like a punk. The problem with the second series of Vanguard is they don't play card games for 20 episodes. Poke that. 48 cards. I know there's going to be some Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal stuff in there, so. Oh, isn't Utopia the Lightning finally out? There we go. Because Utopia the Lightning is amazing. I mean, it's so good it takes up 2 spots in your extra deck, but... Okay, attack this guy. What I'm doing, by the way, is dragging these into the light because these monsters hate the light and it causes like a status effect that kicks their junk in. It slows them, reduces their damage output, and I think one other thing, maybe reduces, like increases the amount of damage they take. Either or. Okay, come on guys. No, no, no. Okay, it's vulnerability up, so decreases how much damage output they have and increases the damage they take. They would just kindly walk over this way. Would you kindly? I think being a warrior is probably the easiest tank job of the 3 because there's so little variation and there's not really a lot of cooldown management or patience involved. You just kind of put it all out there all the time and then maybe save Inner Beast, which is like a timed defensive up ability. Up, dragon time. Hello, dragon. Okay, good. It resists the stun, because I'm just like, it does not need to be locked away from the little light that it's weak to. The only thing is TP management's a big deal. Ow. But yeah, I mean, even though I really dump all my points into healer, I just, tank is just so much easier to get parties on, and it's pretty brain dead, so... Comparatively, it's like I'm not having to worry about anybody, it's just kind of like... get in front of the monsters and make that stuff happen. Uh-oh, what? Go, Gadget Lion. I'm gonna keep this in the center of the room. No, I know the new Utopia is in, it's a jump promo, right? Oh, it's okay. It's not a jump promo, it's a manga card. That's fine. That's actually better. Because jump promos are usually hella expensive. I just got, what was it? Ebb and Illusion Magician because of the new Dark Magician support. And I want to say I paid like $20, $25. I can't really remember, but I know that it was like way higher than it should be. But, it'll probably get reprinted, but at least I have the ultra rare version. I've got a bunch of Fright for Tigers that are ultra rare as well. For the same reason, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just buy the jump version. And then they reprinted it like immediately afterwards. And now it's like $2 each. Sorry, I'm humming along because this kind of takes me back. It's the airship theme from Final Fantasy XI. Oh, are you sad? Don't be sad. Daijoubu desu ka? Oh, I need to mark this because they need to attack. This first, guys. This first and only this. It's gonna pop. We're gonna die. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna home gang it. I'm gonna pray 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I home gang too early? Oh, I lived! Oh, I died. Yep. Didn't prioritize the orb. There we go. Passive aggressive. If you don't kill that orb, then everybody dies. And I can't do it myself. I did do something cool though. I did home gang, which makes it to where I can't die. Oh no! Well, it really did need to be reprinted though, because the only reason I don't run Arc Fiend Eccentric is because it was a secret rare and it was really expensive. So. Oops. No, they aren't totally laughing. I'm trying to figure out some way to be like, hey guys, your stream. There we go. The other thing I picked up for the stream that I can't use all the time, but I can use if I go to conventions, is I have a new hookup for my GoPro to hook up as a webcam instead. And that's not really going to make a big difference if I'm using it as the... if I'm going to use it as my webcam, because when you shrink it down, the quality shrinks down to where it's like not even worth using. But the GoPro is really good if I go to anime conventions and I just want to like sit it on the edge on a monitor and like kind of do what Crunchyroll does actually, and broadcast events that I'm at. So that's kind of neat. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I can use it for like tournaments or other events, but we'll see. Alright, let's try this again from the top. The guy Foe's Requiem? Yeah, he did. Okay. Foe's Requiem increases magic damage output from party members. Or I guess it weakens enemies to magic damage, so whatever. I mean, I like Cosmo, but I feel like it is one of those decks that hasn't been tempered by the ban list yet, so I guess you shouldn't be too afraid to invest now that it's being reprinted. Because, like, Just get the cheap versions. But that's a deck that, like, you know is got to be too good. Like, don't overinvest in that because you know it's going to be ridiculous. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess that was something I could have done last time, is I could have done the DPS stance. Because you stance change in this game a lot, depending on what class you are. And Warrior has, like, the defensive tanking stance and the attack stance. So when the orb appears, I need to switch to the attacking stance because I don't have to do any tanking. Because the weird lion face thing is flying, so. Guess I'll ship this thing away. I don't know if there's like a set HP timer that does that, or what. But I just want it to do the orb so I can, like. I know they know to attack it now because we lost, so. The greatest life lessons come from failure. Oh no. Gotta dodge the tiny little orange thing. Guess I gotta be careful because the healer is also attacking. Okay, let me go ahead and get the attention of these. Mark that just so they remember. Okay, now they're attacking it. Good. Come on, come on, come on. Don't mess up. Okay, good, good. Thank you, goodness. Okay. Now I'm in Defiance. Increase HP. Increase how much I'm healed by. There we go. And attack. I mean, you just kind of like paint by numbers at a certain point. Once it's safe, you just kind of just do this rotation. You go through everything you need to do. Lay on your damage over time, lay on your debuffs, and pray that they're doing decent DPS. Of course, you have to dodge every now and again, but like right now, it's pretty much just straight tanking. I'm just standing here, mashing the buttons. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. What's cool about the capture card is I can stream anything with an HDMI out a lot easier, so classic games for... I want to say classic, I mean like Final Fantasy VII is like almost 20 years old, but it still plays on PS3. But yeah, I mean I can do Final Fantasy VIII easier, Chrono Cross easier, and the sound's coming through real time for me, like this is completely one-to-one. So, I wasn't able to do this before, but it was way worth the investment. Okay, is this pretty? How does that look with the rest of the outfit? Ooh, that does look cool. Versus what I currently have. Yeah, sorry guys. Glamours! I took gear I didn't need so that I could use it to decorate my character. So, not super jerky, but kind of jerky. I mean, that's the life of Final Fantasy XIV. People like to be pretty. Alright, let me get the attention of this one. And that one. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Whoa, dodge and a half. Uh-oh, it looks like I missed a spot. I mean, sometimes if you don't focus, you will lose hate. You'll, like, not put enough emphasis on one of the monsters. Yeah, the race is pretty close. And the way you tell is there's some little meters in the corner that basically spell out, like, who's in the lead of a DPS race or an enemy race. I'm gonna fix the HUD in a little bit. Oh, oops, that's a treasure chest. What are they doing, by the way? I'm looking at what my free companies do. Oh, I can't check what they're doing. Character configuration, UI settings, HUD, Display duty list. There we go. That opens up a little space on the screen. Oh no, 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 no. Everybody over here. I'm so sorry. 1,000 apologies. Okay, there we go. Everything is back on track. Except I am taking it from all ends. There we go. Oh no, that's gonna hurt so bad. Okay, maybe not. The good part about being a tank is that you can make stupid mistakes because you have such high defense. There we go. Dodge! Funny to be playing music from Rise of the Zord when these were baddies from that game. Because Final Fantasy XIV is a bunch of games mashed together. Do 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 do. Okay. Yes. Okay, magic pot, attack. Magic pot, pull. Magic pot, pull. Attack everybody at once. Attack everybody at once. I'm like totally out of TP, so it was a huge waste to use Berserk. Oh, I'll just skip the boss cutscene. We've seen it! Currency... yeah, doing okay. It's weird because a lot of these fights are tanked in the center of the arena. Like, because there's not a huge reason to tank them towards the edge, and you want to be able to move around a lot. So, definitely not like the normal spiel. Oh wait, get out of there. I think that did anything. Almost gone. Alright, well there's one. Try this again from the top. Now all of its heals become attacks. Get out of the bleeding. Get away from the cure bomb. Yeah, that did like next to nothing. Can't really do much about that. Sure, why don't I saddle up to Berserk. 2400, 3500, not too bad. Damage. 1500 Skull Thunder, that's pretty cool. Man, Berserk in this are like crazy. Okay, time to go back to tank stance. Heal myself with Equilibrium. Alright, last time. Third time's the charm. There we go. Pull it over here. Sure. Bell Cleave. Bell Cleave. You know what? It's tank and stance time, and heal me. There we go. Yeah, it's that's more me. No, you didn't miss anything, Haru. I'm clearly trying a couple of new things. I've got a whole new GUI, as you can see, with little reminders that you can find me at all these websites. But also, yeah, this is more me letting the facial hair grow out a little bit, not overdoing it. We'll cosplay tomorrow. But cosplay, you know, it's a lot of upkeep, so beauty is pain. But also, I've got a new capture card over here. Oops. Yes, there we go, arrows. And that's letting me play some more advanced-looking games than just Yu-Gi-Oh! Although I do intend to keep doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Might start streaming a little Pokemon, and definitely Street Fighter. That's the reason I really bought the capture card, is so I can start fighting in the streets, left, right, left, that sort of thing. So. But yeah, glad to see you, and happy you can be at the sort of inaugural stream for all the new looks and stuff like that. Oh, okay, we need to stand in these things. Okay, all things stood. Oh no, wrong button. Like whoa, wrong button. There we go. Victory! I'm just tanking in Final Fantasy XIV. There's like a weekly points thing, so I'm trying to get my weekly points. I like the game. Some people don't find it particularly exciting, but yay! I got points. The music's out of sync with what's the action is on the screen because I'm playing custom soundtracks. Some of the remixes I've done from 11. Pass. Player commendation. I did like the healer's work. Cheer. Goodbye statue. Goodbye dungeon. And I got 2 player commendations. It's like commendations in League. Like, hooray! Good teamwork. Very friendly. Really helpful. You actually get gear though if you get enough commendations. So. No, 14's not free to play, but I promise you that it's worth it. It's very cinematic. It's very well fleshed out. It's very well upkept. In fact, they're doing maintenance tonight in order to upgrade the game. It's extremely beautiful. Actually, this isn't even my main. This is my main. Wait, Astrologian. That's weird because my armor hasn't loaded in. So I do not look like that. I should look like a wizard, but there we go. Guess I had a little lag. But yeah, my main is this sort of very effeminate wizard. Let's see, currency. Okay, so I got 75 of my weekly points. Let's see if I can do a little bit better than that. I will queue up for a boss fight that I've already beat before. Oh, cool. So, commence. It is $8.95 a month if you go for one of the extended plans. I think it's a little bit more than that, a couple dollars more each month if you don't. You do get cool little subscriber upgrades the more you subscribe or the longer periods you've subscribed. So there's armor from like Final Fantasy 7 and 6 and 2 and 4, and there's characters and stuff from like all kinds of Final Fantasies. In fact, oh, I guess we're doing one of the story missions. That's the boss fight it put me in. That's not cool. I was hoping for like Shiva or Freed or something like that. But haven't dropped any frames, but I wonder if I can get the capture card to do a little bit better than it is doing right now. Hold on, if I go to full screen, is the frame rate better there? Yeah, oddly the frame rate is better on the full screen mode. I wonder if there's something to that. I'm gonna lighten this up though, because it's really dark. How do I fix that? Nope, too dark. Too light. There we go. So that's interesting. There might be something to that. I gotta figure out how I can fix the frame rate. Oh no, I deleted the chat. I'm sorry. Whoops. That might be something I look towards fixing too. Oh, whoops. I thought I was a tank still for some reason, so I just kind of charged in like an idiot. But yeah, no, FF14 is not free, but it is very much worth it. If you ever decide to join the game, feel free to send me a message and I will hook you up. Got a great place to live and everything. You can come live with us, bro. I will store this card. So right now I'm in Astrologian. I'm going to pull off the GUI so you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit more. The little card game mage, see the little cards spinning around the globe. And it's one of the 3 healing classes that exists in the game. But besides just healing, you play a little card game that helps you, like, okay, hold on, explosion. Okay, I got the red explosion. Let's just continue black explosion. Okay, I got that one. No. Okay, cool. This one is mine. You have to alternate explosions to make sure that you don't get killed. Speaking of which, some people are dying. Like, whoa. It's for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, although it doesn't look as good on PS3, and PC. I would really recommend it for either PS4 or PS3 because it's just like, it looks exactly how it's supposed to look. Like, hey! How you doing, Edgar? We're doing some Final Fantasy today because I'm gonna watch Street Fighter streams when this stuff is over. Okay, so we didn't die. But yeah, good to see you, man. Go ahead and heal. Oh, do you like the new GUI? I just realized that, Edgar, this will be your first time seeing all the new bells and whistles. So there's like 20 classes in 14, by the way. So there are 3 healing, 3 tank, a bunch of different damage classes, but there's also crafting and gathering stuff. So if you'd rather like pretend that you're playing another game and like cut down trees or make furniture or something, then yeah, this is also the game for you. Let me go ahead and start contributing to damage. There we go. Ira vehementi X1 Teris Ira vehementi Sephiroth. It's one of those who sings that moments? Let's keep it that way. Oh goodness. Yeah, I guess I'll play the spear card. Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, I have been having a lot of fun streaming. I'm feeling more and more like I'm going to do this like a lot more often than I have been. Most of the stuff I put on YouTube is very artistic. It's like fully thought out pieces or commemorations of events I've been on, which means that I don't update YouTube like all the time. I mean, like I try to put some gameplay footage on every now and again, But unless it's a highlight, I mean, I'm not like a professional YouTuber. I'm not in the business of making daily videos. But I love entertaining people, and I love having, you know, a good time with you guys. So, oh no, that guy is the most dead. Partially my fault. There's 2 healers though, so it's 2 people's fault. But it couldn't have happened at a better time. But yeah, I think I will be streaming more often, as permitted. Like, sometimes I still have events to go to. For instance, like the beginning of April, I'm a judge at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series for Houston. And then... catch all the fireballs, guys. Oh god, people are dying. And then in May, I've got Dallas Comic Con and A-Con literally on the same weekend. Which is going to be crazy. I'll bring my GoPro out and try to record as much as I can. Ow! Ow, it hurts! Wow, we all died. We suck. Do. Oh, well. We're gonna have to try that one again. So yeah, I guess maybe I'll put a little calendar update up so I could show which months and weekends I'm gonna go. I also have like the Yu-Gi-Oh! National Championship in July, and then the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship in August, and a couple of anime conventions and some other stuff, so don't get to do everything. Yeah, I suck. This is kind of my... I wouldn't say it's my fault, but like, it was everybody's cumulative fault. That's the problem with group games. Although this game isn't nearly as hateful as League. Wow, look at look at this guy still going. Nope, he died. Okay. Time to do this again for great justice. Take off every zig. All right. Protect. And then I'm gonna do Scholar stance instead of regen stance. Do. Okay. I will save that. I mean, I like 14, but it's very much like a check-in, get my stuff done, and then log out scenario, because I'm at the end. Like, I'm at the point where I'm just kind of grinding endgame. There's no more plot for me. Even though they upgrade the plot, or excuse me, update the plot like every 3 months, I've already eaten through that. So the only thing there is left is just like the grind game. Which is not bad. I mean, I want to come online every day and play, but it's kind of like... I don't know, the everyday magic is gone, because there's not like a new adventure awaiting me at every turn, because I've had all those new adventures. So I should give you a tour of the house though. I always do the house tour like for all the stuff that I've got around here, but I've got a pretty sweet Final Fantasy pad too. Although some of you guys have seen it before, so I might just try to focus so I can get this done. Okay, let's see if changing the Scholar stance helps. Basically, there's a Moon stance and a Sun stance for the card mage, and the Sun stance restores health over time, and the Moon stance makes little force fields around people that help absorb damage. You're trying to do a new cosplay. What do you do if it won't work out, or pieces are missing in the costume, and you're working on a new cosplay trying to try? It depends on what the event is. You know, if it's a competition piece, you know, I hate to be like Tim Gunn, but you gotta make it work, honey. But no, it just depends. A lot of times, people don't notice details that are missing. I have a few costumes where maybe there was some stuff that I had that like wasn't 100%, but I was still happy with it, and I might show you a picture and you might be like, oh yeah, that looks great. So you really just want to get it as close as you can for the event. If it doesn't work out, if it's different than that, like that's one thing if like you don't have time to finish something. If it's something that just doesn't work out, you kind of, there's one way to avoid that. Obviously work on your costumes as early as you can, and you won't get pressed up against the wall. But if you just absolutely can't figure it out, try to find help. I love Project Runway, so I mean, I was just watching like a marathon of the season that I missed just the other day, and you just have to make it work. But besides like pre-planning and stuff, like let's say you're absolutely in a jam, it's more about how you respond to it that's important instead of how you fix the costume, because fixing the costume is going to involve asking for help and finding a solution that works for you, and then you either finish the solution in time for the event or you don't. But if you don't finish it in time, it's okay. There's gonna be more anime conventions. Have you been to 2 anime conventions before? Like ever? Because if the answer to that question is yes, then you know that there is at least one more anime convention on the way. And I've had stuff like that. I've had costumes where I'm like, you know what? This isn't gonna work. We just have to try again next time. I screwed up. This sucks. Guys, I don't know what to do, etc. And you just have to, like, at a certain point just be like, no, it's okay. You know, I'm actually going to go to this other con in, like, 3 or 4 months. I'll just wear it there. You know, people are still going to like the series. They're still going to have fun with it, you know. So that's really what it is. It's more about stress coping than problem solving. But, if you don't mind me asking, is there, like, a particular costume that you're working on that is giving you trouble? Because I don't mind, like, you know, taking a look at it or helping you talk through it. Or at least pointing you in the right direction so somebody can help you. Because you don't have to suffer alone. There's so many people out there who want to help. So, I mean, if you're just at the beginning point and you're just kind of like eyeballing it, like, maybe I'm not going to finish this, then that's fine. That's just more about stress management and time management. Some of my best costumes, or my favorite costumes, I've done in like 2 weeks of non-stop work. So there's more time in a week than you think. Okay, take the fireball. Get the fireball. There we go. Pop. 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 Let me get this black one over here. Okay, I need a red one. I need a red one. Give me the red one. Red. Okay. Nope, need to dodge. Get away the shadow sprite. And put the shield around everybody. Killed the wrong person. Much better, guys. Much better. That shield helps too. That shield just makes me feel safer. Wow, that was just like pure ginger. That was grainy. I'm drinking some new tea, and it's got ginger, and I'm like, oh wow, there's like all these flakes of stuff in it. That sounds great. But then you get to the end of the bottle, and you're like, oh god, there's all these flakes of stuff in it. That sounds gross. Okay, let me get out of the way of this guy. I'm not going to talk too much about what's going on plot-wise for this particular boss, because it's kind of like a mid-boss, so if you did actually pick this game up, it would be kind of spoiler-tastic. So if it was like a Freed Shiva, I would be like, oh, a Freed Shiva is in this game, you fight them, Prophet, this is how you fight them, this is how you beat them. But because this is more of a plot boss, like a named guy, I don't want to be like, oh, this is what's going on. Uh-oh, okay, he is stopping time, though. Okay, let's save this card. It's a weird thing that's about to happen, like all of our stuff is about to get extended by 2 minutes. Because time stops. The world, though. Or the water, though. Okay. Where's the crystal? Where's the crystal? Yeah, we gotta beat up on the ethereal tear. But at the same time, I gotta make sure nobody dies from these meteor blasts. Oh god, oh god. Make a stop, guys. This is really scary because it's a level cap fight, so basically I'm not at full strength. And you lose a lot of tools that you don't realize how important they are. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. And we're about to win. Yeah, there we go. Skipping the spoilers, even though it looks really cool and the graphics are really great. Okay, so you were at Katsucon last month, and you went as Princess Bubblegum, Miku Hatsune, and Inori from Guilty Crown. No one noticed who it was, and some said that you should have cosplayed as somebody who's close to. No, no. And you tell me who they are, and I will destroy them. Never let somebody define what you're supposed to cosplay as based on skin type, gender, body type. Screw the hell out of that, because I'm not, you know, nearly as feminine as I play myself off to be when I you know, shave and I get the makeup on and everything. But you still, you know, I managed to put it together. I did a crossplay actually of I don't know if you've seen Food Wars, but I did. Oh cool, I got 5 commendations from that. I did Megumi Tadakoro from Food Wars, and she is a petite little Japanese girl. And I'm not trans or anything, I just thought it would be hilarious to cosplay that because I really like the character and the meekness, and it was outside my comfort zone, and I did it anyway. Would a girl have been better at that? Maybe, and that's, everybody has innate gifts. There's going to be costumes that you can do that I can't do, and costumes that I can do that you can't do, but that shouldn't stop you from doing those. What you can do is, you know, you can kind of change it up a little, how you present the costume, based on how you're wearing it, if it's a body type issue, or the type of makeup you use, if you want to lighten or darken yourself. I wouldn't recommend doing anything super bold with makeup choices, because people don't really like it when you're like light and you will go super dark, or when you're dark and you go super light. But you can make it work for you. But don't ever give into that, because it's weird, because it's this like really passive-aggressive form of cyberbullying. Even though like you think, oh, they're right, I'm dark, and you know, James isn't dark, or Ash Ketchum, I'm pointing to some Pokemon figures, or Magneto isn't a girl, etc. You think, oh, you know, that makes perfect sense. But cosplay is a hobby. You know, it's not a professional job. I mean, there's some people who make monetizing cosplay a professional position, but it's not. There aren't really any rules, you know what I mean? So you can really do whatever you want. People do like gender bends and they do stuff like that. But it's also okay just to crossplay. You don't have to like sexy up Ash Ketchum. You can just be a girl who's dressed up as Ash Ketchum. So, I mean, you really just have to ignore that kind of stuff. Even though it seems factually accurate on its face. Like, even though you have that temptation to be like, oh, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, screw the hell out of them. And if you give me their names and addresses, like, one me, bro. I will mess them up, because it's just not cool that they made you feel like that. And I don't think people understand that when they make those really, like, I don't know, tactile observations, that they're just hurting people's feelings for no good reason. Now I will say that I do cosplay a lot of things that are in what I would consider my comfort zone and what I think work for me, and that does change my experience because I don't have to go against the grain as much. But you should challenge yourself too. I mean, those are characters that you love, and nobody has the right to tell you no. I mean, it's a free country. And I'm really sorry that Katsucon made you feel like that. Sometime you should come down to here, like A-Kon is in Dallas, and it's pretty chill. I don't usually hear too much about cyberbullying, or it's not really cyberbullying because it's in person, but there are a lot of wonderful conventions, and you don't have to give into that. And you also don't have to feel like Katsucon is your enemy, because Katsucon, it may be a cosplay mecca, but that doesn't mean that they have, like, there's not real rules there, you know what I mean? There's not real rules for that sort of thing. So yeah, I know I kind of rambled, I know that kind of went in all directions, but it's just not cool what those people did and made you feel that way. And, you know, keep doing you, and keep enjoying Hatsune Miku, and keep enjoying Princess Bubblegum, and I don't know who Inori is from Guilty Crown, because I haven't seen that, but, just don't give in, because you should just do you. They don't... No, not cool. I've had stuff like that on my Yu-Gi-Oh costumes that I do, where people are like, oh, the wig is too big, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, that is how big Yugi's hair is. Or, costumes where, I was shirtless, and you know me, come on, I'm very thin, and that seems like something you would want to be, but it's not good as a guy, and, I'm also very flamboyant, and I big gestures and stuff, so it's hard to get like the really tough guy stuff down. But I still did it, you know. I still did Vice from Final Fantasy VII Dirge Cerberus, even though it didn't look 100%. I don't want to say it looked bad. I don't want to say it looked great. It you know, there's going to be things that you're close to that fit with your natural body type, gender, body type, etc. But you shouldn't let that stop you. You know what I mean? And nobody should shame you for that. So it's easier to cosplay stuff that's closer to you, but that doesn't mean you have to. So there's the life lesson of today. I feel like I've been talking about this for a while. I want to do like a nerd advice column where I just set up the desk like in Charlie Brown, and I'm just like, okay guys, just ask me questions and we're gonna like figure this stuff out together. Because nerd life is hard. It's so complicated nowadays. So maybe that's something we'll do in the future. Okay, what am I doing besides running around in a circle? I'm now up to 85 points, which is pretty good, and I've got enough to upgrade my warrior. No, it's not that you have, no, don't say it like that, because when you say, oh, I guess I have a lot to learn, it makes it sound like, oh, I'm level 1, and I'm not as good as those level 10 people, or level 100 or whatever. No, it's just, you're going to have new life experiences every time you go to a convention, and some of them are going to be positive, and those are the reasons why you're going to come back. There's also going to be some that are negative, and how you cope with them is what's going to define you as a cosplayer, as an artist, as a person. I'm glad you decided to cosplay, though, because it is a wonderful world, and I met most of my lifelong friends through cosplay. People that I have no business having known otherwise, from different countries, and from different states, and from different languages. And I learned a lot about Mexican cosplay recently, because I had a friend up from Mexico who was at a con with me, and it was really neat just learning about, you know, some of the highlights and the drama, and just really unique experience. And I've talked to a lot of Japanese cosplayers. Watashi wa nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu, de mada jouzu ja arimasen. But enough to, you know, go back and forth and send messages and be like, well, what's it like over there? And to find out it was really conservative, even though you think, you know, cosplay is a really more Eastern thing than it is Western. It's really hard over there, especially when you think of how conservative countries like Japan, definitely Korea, mostly China, you know, those are really conservative countries. I don't really know much about Singapore, but I assume that they're not any better off than some of the other Asian counterparts that they have. But yeah, I mean, it is rough. I feel like it's a lot more open over here, but the problem is the inmates are running the asylum. You've got, because the parents aren't shaming you about cosplay, it's up to the other cosplayers to shame you, which is horrible. But I feel like that's a problem we have more so in the West, or at least it's a problem I'm more familiar with. But yeah, I mean, you will learn a lot, and if you have any questions, I've been doing cosplay since 2003, so 13 years. 13 years of good and bad, so, you know, if you got anything you want to talk about, if there's anything like this, you know, feel free to ask, and hopefully my mistakes can be your successes. Okay, what do I need armor-wise? New helmet. And new jewelry. Okay. Esoterics War. But, sorry, I get so passionate about that, because I'm just like, no, don't mess with my babies. I feel like a mother grizzly. Or, I don't know, a noble young Egyptian king protecting his followers. Okay. I've got the fending earrings. Let me compare my rings. Oh, I definitely need a new ring. Okay. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I bought the slaying ring? Are you kidding me? Oops! Okay, well, I guess I'm using the slaying ring. That was a mistake. That's okay, it still increased my overall item level, but I totally mispurchased. My bad. Okay, bye-bye horns. Hello, helmet. I am Vikinged out. Very cool. So now I'm level... I think queue up for PvP. What does it say? Average wait time unknown. Ugh. Let's see how much time we got left. The game goes down at 11 o'clock, so we got about 2.5 hours left. Do I want to do main scenario? No, they've changed that to where it doesn't give good stuff anymore. Leveling, I don't want to play... Level 50 dungeons would be 120. Yeah, I want to do this because it gives me more of my weekly points. So let's change to healer. And I will heal. Is it going to make me tank? Is it going to make me tank? It always makes me tank. Just because I want it, like, you know, I want to keep the stream going, so... I guess I'm going to tank. Okay. Withdraw from duty, re-queue as warrior. Yep, always instant. Oh, withdrawn. Did I queue in progress? Yeah, okay, I did. My worst cosplay experience, if it makes you feel any better, was a long time ago. It was on 4chan, and somebody had some kind of vendetta against me. I never really found out who, but I had a pretty good sneaking suspicion. And they photoshopped my head from one of my Yu-Gi-Oh cosplays, and yeah, oh yeah, DeviantArt allows you to post cosplay pics. I've got a, in fact, let me type my DeviantArt account. www.deviantart.com. Or no, that's not how it goes. It goes pheromones.deviantart.com. Yeah, you can check out my DeviantArt and you can see how images are classed. It goes like images, photography, cosplay. But anyhow, they photoshopped my head as a Yu-Gi-Oh, or as Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh onto gay porn. But they put me as the guy giving it, so you know, I can't feel too bad about that. But instead of taking it, you know what I mean. Anyhow, grossness aside, I mean, like, people do all kinds of stuff. Like, they're not always as friendly as they really could be or should be. Let me go ahead and grab that guy and grab this guy. So you're gonna run into hopefully that never happens to you. You know, you never get photoshopped into something silly. But okay, let me grab the attention of these monsters. But like, bad stuff happens. So I mean, DeviantArt isn't necessarily as active as it used to be. So Poorleaf, I think you should remember. Do you remember that? I wish I would have saved that, because it's not funny, but they went to a lot of trouble. So that's awful. But yeah, I mean, like, it's rough out there, man, and it's been rough for years. That's not something new. It's been around as long as the anonymity of the internet was invented, and probably sooner. I mean, you know, how many bad doodles were posted in like 1870 or something, where they like posted, you know, yawn foolishness is off the hook. I don't know. Okay, that was a pretty bad example, but that was bad. But yeah, it's not a nice place out there. But that shouldn't stop you from having fun. That's the moral of the story. Tanking is fun. Alright, let me go in the Cloud Altar. Yes, put a Thunder Egg in the Cloud Altar. Oh, he already got that for me. Whoosh! Love how I have the new GoPro sticker on the thing, and I'm not using my GoPro camera to film. I'm gonna buy another capture card one of these days, so that's not an issue, but I just thought that was very ironic. Like, that GoPro camera looks like any other webcam. Well, that's because I'm using my webcam right now. But I just noticed that. I'm going for it. Let's do it. Oh no! There we go. Come on, guys. There should be enough monsters. There we go. I mean, I just had some cosplay that was rejected on DeviantArt, by the way, speaking of which. Not by DeviantArt, but from one of the groups, because they're like, this cosplay is not good enough. And I'm just like, that's what that character looks like. And they're like, well, we need to see a full picture. And I'm like, that picture is 5,000 by 3,000 pixels. It is high definition. And they still weren't impressed, so I might do a blog about that one day, just because I wasn't upset, but I'm just like, really? Now you're going to tell me which characters I can cosplay? So it gets to the best of us, the worst of us. It is a never-ending problem. Oh man, I missed this song. It's my jams. Oh, I forgot they were both ranged. I'm like, why is the other guy like not over here? Thank you for the goad. Thank you for being there. That's all really is stuck in my head. Watching too much Bob's Burgers the other day. Okay. There we go. Oh no, the tornado, it's coming. Wonder if this is how storm chasers feel. Wow, the tornado just, it wanted my bones. Ouch. No, you're not. It's DeviantArt doesn't really do that as much anymore. What you can do to avoid copyright problems on DeviantArt is don't put the logo from the TV show and don't put reference images because you don't own those. What you do own is, well, to a certain degree, the picture of yourself. I mean, granted, there'll be photography rights, and you know, I'm not going to get into a whole legal discussion here about who owns model releases, etc. But you should always avoid posting logos because the logos are definitely not yours. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about those. So. And you can add me. Just send me a message on DeviantArt, and I will add you as what is it? You watch on DeviantArt? That's not creepy at all. Here, I'm gonna go backwards in this. I mean, I still post to DeviantArt from time to time, but I just don't give it as much thought as I used to because it's, you know, it's an older website. It's not upgraded as much, and curated galleries. I mean, the way to get noticed on DeviantArt is to put your images in a group with similar pictures. So like, hey, you know, I like Star Wars. I'm going to submit this to a Star Wars group so Star Wars fans can see me. Blah blah blah. But they're curated groups, so somebody else is the boss of that, and somebody else can tell you no, and many times people do say no, because, you know, it's a little power trip. If that's all you got going on that day, then it feels pretty good to tell somebody, no, you don't get to be in our group. Whereas Instagram is not curated. Your Instagram, you're your own curator, so you post your own images to your own Instagram, and you can tag them, and people that are interested in that can look up those tags and see, like, oh, cool, this girl likes, you know, Hatsune Miku and, you know, Adventure Time and stuff like that. So I like Instagram a lot more, and I've been having more fun with it. Facebook is really crowded because they oversold ads to everybody. So, yeah, professional lurking. Oh goodness. That's okay though. It's okay to lurk. You don't have to lurk though. You know, we could be friends. But, yeah, I mean, I'd say that Instagram has the formula better, and that's why Instagram works just like the way that Facebook works, because you're in charge of your own life, and if other people are interested, cool! And if not, oh well, forget them. I mean, not every platform works for everything. Like, for instance, I don't, like, tweet a lot. I use Twitter to like keep track of friends and to like post when I'm doing stuff and share stuff, but I don't like, I don't know, I don't sit there and shame people or tell, you know, celebrities to go F themselves or whatever, which is what a lot of Twitter is. It's a lot of personal opinions, and I don't know. A lot of that stuff can backfire if you don't, you know, really think it out or only use 100 and whatever characters to communicate it. I like complete sentences, so. But you can still find me on Twitter, and then, you know, we can talk in 140 characters, no problem. This way. Pass. So I already have all that stuff, even though it's only for glamours anyway. Alright, that's one boss down, back to tank. Maybe. I may or may not have told a celebrity to reevaluate their opinion today. Of quite possibly. I mean, you know, everybody's got opinions, but I don't think you have to, like, make people feel bad because you think differently than them. So that much is true. Sounding like a politician today, aren't I? Okay. Man, I love me some Final Fantasy. All the music you're hearing is it's old remixes that I did for Final Fantasy XI back in the day. So I'm thinking to myself, man, did I really do country rock boat to Selbina? Yes, I did. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I'm doing today is I'm just doing farming because the servers go down. Everyone is lovely because I love everyone vote for me. No, I'm not that balanced. But yeah, no, I'm doing a lot of farming today because there's server maintenance. So I mean, there's not really, you can't really get hyped for like something serious when the server's going down in, what is that, 2.5 hours. So let me get everybody's attention. Monster, monster, monster. There we go. Attack. And I mean, like, this game is like really accessible as far as like the grinding goes. Oh no, more bees. Okay, I'm so out of TP, it's not funny. TP stands for technical points, and that's what you use to do your like weapon skills and stuff. So I can only flash and hope that these bees don't kill me with their awful bee stings. Alright, I'm gonna increase my defense in anticipation of getting stung by bees. This is like salvage all over again. Salvage is an old Final Fantasy XI like gear farming thing, and there was what I used to call like the bee door, and basically if your DPS was high enough, the bees only came out one at a time out of the door. And I just can't imagine them being like, okay, we're gonna invade the human world, one bee at a time. Okay, they got Frank, send in the next guy, because that just doesn't seem strategic when they have that many bees behind the door. Oh yeah, cool. Well, DeviantArt is everything fandom. So I mean, it is the fan fiction and fan art and cosplay and photography and stuff like that. They don't really have a really good servers for video, but you know, there's always YouTube for that. I've got a group for Final Fantasy cosplay if you ever do that sort of stuff, which it's got like 2,000 members, which used to be a lot back in the primordial internet. But yeah, that's actually how I made a lot of friends that like I said, I wouldn't know otherwise. Which is why I like Twitch, because I get to talk to people that I wouldn't have a chance to talk to otherwise. Okay. Man, this is just non-stop attacking. I'm never gonna get my TP back. Come on, ninja. But yeah, I will watch you back. I will watch you. That doesn't sound creeper at all. If you've got Instagram too, that's this one. You can add me. It's at Pheromone. It's also at Pheromone for Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. You just search it. Sometimes it's Pheromone with an S, because I wasn't the first one to come up with that silly pun. But I'd like to think that I am the world's most prominent Pheromone, seeing as I have like the website and all that. It was genius when it hit me, but it took a while. But what I love about the new capture card is that if I decide I ever want to switch games, I don't have to turn off the stream like when I was streaming on PS4. I can just be like, oh, I'm gonna eject the disc. Okay, so this is gonna be the most Legend of Zelda boss. For those of you guys who aren't like Final Fantasy XIV fans, get ready for that Fako Legend of Zelda hype. So you fight this witch doctor. I'm gonna pull him over here just to the corner. And you know, pretty standard, get out of the way of his big sweep attack and punch him in the face. And he casts like little bleeding spells on the on your allies that the healer has to remove. But then he puts these little markers over people's heads. You can see them right there. I'll take off the thing. And then little owl statues drop on your head. And then he has a big circle, and you got to pick up the owl statue, and then carry the owl statue over your head, and move it, because if not, if his magical little drop that he's about to do hits them, they come to life and attack you. So it's very Legend of Zelda. Okay, I'll be here till 11 o'clock. So 2 hours, 30 minutes. So I will definitely be here. Okay, so now the statue's dropping on my head, and I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, I don't have to pick up that statue. I'm gonna pick up. Okay, is the ninja gonna get that? Okay, cool. And the healer's gonna get the other one. I'm just stretching. It's the miracle of the wireless controller and knowing where all the buttons are. Is that if I feel a little crammed in here, I can move it over. Okay, are we all getting statues? Are you serious? Four statues. Okay, well I don't need to pick up my statue, but I definitely need to help the gang. I got it. It's the Legend of Zelda. It's just picking things up over your head that are owl statue shape. Reminds me of like the owl statues from Ocarina of Time, and the general picking things over your head in Link's Awakening. I think that's the first. No, I guess you pick up pick up things in Link to the Past first, because you know NES Zelda games are okay, but yeah, it's. I mean, it's. I feel like it's really Zelda-ish. Okay, let's space this out over here so that I'm not making more work for myself later. Ooh, I guessed wrong. I'll pick up this one. Put this here. Uh-oh, nope. We messed up. Okay, so now we gotta beat this totem. 2 totems. Oh my god, are you serious? And he's invincible while the totems are up, so even though you see him at low health, we have to kill the totems. There's a lot of cool mechanics. Like 14 is all about group puzzles, where everybody basically has to learn a dance and then perform it on the fly. Okay, so that's another boss beat. And you might notice there's a pattern. There's like a lot of dungeon, and then there's one boss, and there's like some dungeon, and there's a second boss, and there's just a really tiny bit of dungeon, and there's the last boss. And we're doing pretty good. We've got almost like 1/4 of our weekly points in one sitting. So I might go do some Alexander or something on my healer after this, which is some endgame. More wasps. I'm gonna pull these forward, and then I'm gonna bring these. So yeah, tanking's really all about crowd control. So I'm gathering all the hate from all these monsters, and then kind of bringing them in a corner, and then just kind of continuing the madness from here. Here we go. I think I might take a break, not from like streaming, but right after this we're gonna stop the dungeons for a sec because I want to fix the frame rate issue. Because if you notice, if I go full screen here, the frame rate is much better. Is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the same and I'm just hallucinating. Yeah, I guess it's the same. It is the same. Okay, I'm crazy. Never mind, no breaks. No, sleep till 450. Maybe I'll go visit the Gold Saucer. Like from Final Fantasy VII, but in this one. Jump. This is like one of those mutual satisfaction things, because I do love this game, but I also need to play this game. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone, because I get my hangout time, and I get my dungeon clearing time. Oops, I cleared the chat, because I forget that when I switch over. I gotta fix that. I gotta keep the source in memory. How do I do that? Okay, click, keep source in memory. There we go. So now when I switch, the chat shouldn't move. If anyone would like to test that, send me like a message, and then I'll switch screens again. And I'll switch back and it should keep the chat up. Oh, and that's a way to reduce lag by removing keep source in memory from the video elements, which will, okay. I just had a science moment. Okay, I'm gonna attack everybody at once. I'm just kind of like running in circles here because I'm just trying to avoid attacks while attacking all monsters at the same time. Okay. Attack. Kogeki. Man, these things are not dying. Here, I'll just do attack mode, increase attack, and I'll try to fit in as many area attacks as I can in 7 seconds with no TP. That was poorly planned. Oh, you know what? I like never do the area of attack one. Area of attack. There we go. Whoosh. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, boss time. Tank mode. Activate. Do 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 do. This boss isn't too bad. It's a lot of running in circles. It's not. I mean, like some of the boss fights are simple. It's a dungeon, so it's not meant to be particularly mechanical, or have complicated mechanics. I mean, because you're just supposed to be able to do this routinely. But there's a lot going on, even for like a little boss, so I'm gonna just pull it kind of over here to this general blue pile of junk. It's not gonna respect my authority anyway, it's gonna go everywhere. So it targets an enemy and spits out a little elemental thing, and then you gotta kill that elemental. And that's what the party is working on doing right now. And then it spawns a bunch of them, but then when it spawns a bunch of them, it just does whatever the hell it feels like. And if you get caught in that, you take like damage and get thrown up. So then you gotta kill all these Divine Gales. And then when you do, the second you do it, it has this area of effect attack that has knockback. So you gotta get close to it in such a way that you don't get knocked off the edge. Although oddly, it looks like I didn't get knocked anywhere. It's weird. Do we have a Scholar? Oh, we have a Scholar, so what happened is I got shielded and I didn't take any damage. And if you don't take damage, you don't get knocked back. You can fall, and if you do fall, you do die, and you are no help for the rest of the fight. So, this game plays for keeps. Okay, time's up. Tornado after tornado. And when I say time's up, I meant that, like, it's time for him to spawn the Divine Gales. I gotta get out of the way of this stuff, okay. Maybe I will just lay a damage over time on that, and then run. Yeah! Okay, and then position myself so we don't fall off the edge. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it only did like about 1,000 or so damage, so I think with the right healing shield from the Scholar or an Astrologian, you actually could like avoid falling off the edge. Let me go into DPS mode like real hard. Oh no, wrong button. Oh well. That's fine. I'm still gonna do massive damage from having to switch. Attack. Knockback. Yeah, limit break. Whoa! Okay, see if we can keep the chat. Let's see if source memory works. Okay, so there's that message. I'm gonna go here and go back. Yes! Okay, I got the chat to stay. Cool. At the same point, I'm gonna make sure that I don't keep this video capture. Oh, you do have to keep source of memory for that. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, cool. So now the chat is going to stop being erased because it was silly that I never did that before. Pass on this. Pass on that. Commend the scholar for being pimp. And leave duty commendations. The goddess of love and mother of life. Forgive. Oh, I can't remember the lyrics of the song. Hold on, I can do this. Sweet Altana Divine. Looking this up. Yeah, here we go. Lost alone in the night, afraid and alone, with nowhere to hide. All hope had gone from my heart, and I live with nothing but fright. Turned and tossed in the rain, a ship in a storm, with nothing but pain. My life a wandering mystery, lost till I saw the light. Lost until I saw the light. It's they made lyrics for the song in Final Fantasy XI, so every time I hear it I like think like I've got to sing. It's like indoctrination. Okay, so we did expert, we did level 60, we're not going to do level 50. We can go ahead and queue up for Alexander then, because I need all my weekly Alexander stuff. So I'm going to switch to healer, since that's my endgame job, and let's do Alexander, 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 Alexander. Robots! Oh! Do. Okay, Edgar, I'm going to test that real fast. Hold on. So click back. Yes! Okay, cool. So yeah, the chat will never get deleted again when I change, because now I actually know what I'm doing. This has been pretty cool. I actually like the new layout like a lot. Oh, I said I was gonna go to the Gold Saucer. Okay, it's casino time. Yeah, right. I do have 2 songs on SoundCloud where I sang. SoundCloud.com/pheromone, and the songs you're looking for are Promise Keeper and Otherworld Pheromone version, and I did sing on those, and I sing like okay, but I'm actually kind of losing my voice just a little bit. That's why I'm hitting the lemon ginger tea, although I ran out. Woe is me. I'm just learning. I mean, like, I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. That's why I've been testing. When I installed my my new capture device, I didn't have a USB 3.0 drive because the only way that it's able to do one-to-one, like when I jump, see the webcam is real time, and like, well, that's not a good example. Let me up down. So. See, it's basically real time, which I'm really impressed with. But the only way it's able to do that is because it's going through USB 3.0, which can communicate information at like 6 gigabytes a second or something ridiculous like that. Didn't have a capture card, old computer. Opened up the computer, plugged in the capture card device after dusting all the cobwebs out of my case. I'm a terrible computer owner. And screwed it back in, put it back together, installed the driver software, and it said to me, there is a USB power surge going on in your computer. And I'm like, what do you mean USB power surge? What do you mean? I'm like, wait, what's this cable? SATA 4-prong power supply. And so I realized I didn't plug in the USB card. So take the computer apart, plug the 4-prong SATA cable, SATA, and try to figure out, okay, where does this go? Do I have a hole for this? I didn't look this up beforehand. Wait, I recognize this slot. Okay, cool. There's one up here. It doesn't reach, and it was like this far, and it was like trying to grab. And so what I did is I unplugged my CD-ROM drive, and I took the power cable out of that, and I put that into the USB 3.0 slot, and then I just took the cable off the CD-ROM drive and threw it somewhere. I'm honestly not sure where that cable is now. No, okay, so I don't have a CD-ROM drive anymore, but I do have glorious USB 3.0, and so I'm much happier with that. I haven't used my CD-ROM drive like at all, and I could fix it. I could plug it back in, but yeah, adventures in amateur streaming and computer upgrading, because I don't think I've ever done that. Okay, so we're gonna play the Cackpot. So basically, it's a scratch-off ticket, and the best combination of numbers is 6, which is 3 plus 2 plus 1. So I always look for 3, 2, 1, and if not, bust. So let's click here. That's a 9. That's not going to help. Maybe the center? Okay, so there's no possibility of 3, 2, 1 because there's no way to make 3, 2, 1 anymore. So what is 9, 4, 6? 13, 19. 19 is 36 gil. That's awful. But 9 would be a good combination. 6, 2, so I'll click this. 9 and 7 plus 8 would be 3600 plus 5. 9 plus 7 is 16 plus 5 is 22. No, that'd be bad. Plus 4 would be good, but the 4 is visible, so that's not going to happen. What's 7 plus 6 plus 8? 7 plus 6 is 13. It's like Sudoku, kind of. 13 plus 8 is 21. That'd be good. The scratch tickets aren't free. You get 3 scratch tickets, and they cost the gold saucer points, so they cost Chuck E. Cheese tokens. I'm gonna pick the top one. Oh, wait. I'll come back. No! I got 36. That's so bad. The best possible number on here was 360, so I don't feel too bad. I'm gonna scratch off my tickets and then I'll go check out what's going on in the dungeon. 1, okay, cool. There's the 2. There's the 5, okay. So there's, yeah, I know, Chucky, it's just, you know, everybody has that image in their head. Oh, that party was in progress and it elapsed. I feel like that's a group that's quitting. That's why it changed. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8, is 720. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go with the safe bet. 720. Oops, I didn't get to see what the others were, but 720 is good. Okay, so there's a 4. We'll pick the, down here, 8. Pick over here, 7, center, 1. I'm gonna pick the center one because that's the only possibility of 3, 2, 1 on this ticket. 180, that's not bad. Other possibilities were 144, 252 would have been better. That's not bad. So I didn't get any lucky tickets, but you get to buy like armor and furniture and glamours and dances and stuff like that. But for now, we're gonna go to Alexander the Fist of the Sun and do like some serious endgame dances. But yeah, dude, Chuck E. Cheese tokens. It's like, you know, fight money in Street Fighter. Trying to think of what I'm gonna stream Street Fighter. Probably, I'm probably gonna stream something competitive tomorrow. Likely Yu-Gi-Oh, possibly Street Fighter. I know on Friday I'm going to stream Pokemon. I know on the weekend I'll probably do some Street Fighter stuff too. But I'd say if I had 4 primary streaming games, they would be Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Street Fighter V, and Final Fantasy XIV. And then whatever. And I'll probably still cosplay like I used to. I just don't have any Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, I have Final Fantasy themed costumes. But sitting here as Cloud seems kind of dorky, or like Squall, so. I usually do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Streaming, actually. I think that's probably what I'm known for, considering the name Pheromone stems from Pharaoh-Atem, and I'm a big, not like well-known Yu-Gi-Oh! Judge, but I'm already there, so. But yeah, I do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, and you can find all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Archives on my YouTube channel, which is this one, and then you type in Pheromones into YouTube. There we go. I gotta figure out, like, okay, this is YouTube. This is YouTube. This is Facebook. There's Twitter. There's Instagram. Okay. It's hard working in an imaginary space. Okay, so we are doing one of the endgame fights. We're not doing the, like, super difficult mode. We're doing, like, the, not the baby mode, but, like, the more accessible version. The first part of this, though, is just kill the robots. So, 2 robots, 2 tanks, and, I need to pick a healer stance. I'll pick the healing over time one. So I've got super powerful tank mode, so I'm going to put that on that dude. And then regen for everybody, regen for tank 1, regen for tank 2, time extension for all abilities I've cast, and then I guess I can go ahead and start contributing damage. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I need to get the heck away. Probably Pokemon the card game. They've got an online Pokemon card game, and the reason why that is because I do stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Commonly. So the people who like card games and like me streaming card games will see that, and it won't feel too alien for them. And I like Pokemon. I do keep up with the Pokemon card game World Tournament and the big regionals and nationals and stuff. it's cool to watch, honestly. Pokemon, the card game, is probably the most broken card game I've ever seen. Much more so than Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic or anything, just because the combos are so, like, ridiculous and not what developers intended. And I'd like to get in on that. I'd like to start playing Pokemon more, and, I mean, people like Pokemon. We got Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out at the end of the year, so that's going to be something I add to my rotation, and I think Friday is when I'm going to start it. So I'll grab, and I will cosplay for that. I'll do Caleb from Pokemon X, which is basically just like this hair with my Pokemon outfit. Okay, so Bigger Robot showed up and we kill him, and this is pretty basic. That's why I'm not really commentating on it, because it is just straight tanking, you know. The real fun comes in the boss fight that's about to come up. So if you want to learn some advanced Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna do that. And I usually teach most of the games I play. And I actually do have like real Pokemon cards. It's not just like Bulbasaur chilling out here with Pokemon Monopoly. Like I still play. What do I play? I got a fairy deck. Yeah, I've got a Xerneas Energy Manipulation fairy deck, which is still kind of like basic, like Pokemon XY when that XY card game first came out. I don't have anything from what is it? Flashpoint is the new one. So we fight this goblin, and he's got this serum stuff that comes out that's called like the Goblixer. And he's going to drink that throughout the fight, and various different status effects are going to happen to him based on what he drinks, and they're going to happen to me based on what I, you know, ingest. Sweet rails! Woo! Okay. So, first Goblixer he drinks makes him big. And he puts, who's the main tank? The Palin's main tank. He puts a little status effect on the tank, and when he gets 3 stacks of that, he gets stunned, and after he gets stunned, there's a big shoulder tackle that he does. So there's the third one. And there's a little icon next to him. Okay, now he's stunned. So here comes the big tackle. Wind up, and it's like a big punch, I guess? Yeah, big punch, a lot of damage. So as a healer, you have to be ready for that. You have to like, know this is coming. And I'm going to put focus target. That's going to put his name in the center of the screen, as well as his HP bar. And it'll show exactly what he's doing. That way I can know what he's about to do next, and how I should react accordingly. So he runs out of Goblixer and he shrinks. And I think he panics. And looks like he's putting a marker over somebody's head and he's about to throw a little splash of goo. So you put that over there where we're not going to be right for a while. Because our Goblixers are the red one and the purple one. His are like the blue one and the red one. Oh, okay! Thank you, Edgar. Kaiba! Thank you, I appreciate that. I will put that towards the next major stream update I'm going to do. Appreciate that. I don't know if that thing is supposed to scroll. It's supposed to scroll. If it doesn't, I need to fix that. Oh, I died. So I got so hyped that I let myself die. Let me fix that while I'm dead. Let's see. Tick speed. Let's put that on. Save settings. And that should update the tick speed, so it should start to tick. So... okay, I just got raised. So now I can get up. And now it should tick. Oh, cool. Look at that. We got tech. So, thank you guys, because I have been putting a lot into the stream, so every little bit helps to get back. Oh no, we're about to die real bad. Okay, so I power the thing, and now we gotta turn into birds. Turn into birds, turn into birds. Nope, died again because I was weak. But I saved everybody's life by turning the switch on. So, he gets big, he starts jamming down his feet, you power the device in the center, and then you get into the purple Goblixer, and then that makes you all turn into birds temporarily, and that allows you to avoid getting the earthquake. So it's like how flying Pokemon don't get affected by earthquake. So, my favorite moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably when Yugi flips out against Weevil Underwood, and he has the Seal of Orichalcos, and he just keeps attacking, and like, Weevil is already at 0 life points. Like, the duel is over, and he's still just like beating up on him, and beating up on him, and beating up on him, so. But yeah, probably the next big stream purchases, like where your $3 is going, is I want to get another capture card so I can use the GoPro as a webcam full-time, which I'll show you what that looks like at the end of the stream tonight, just so you guys can see that. And then the other thing is I'm going to upgrade to Time Warner Cable like I talked about, so that I can stream at slightly higher. Well, actually not. I'm streaming at 1,300 kilobytes per second. Uh-oh, bombs. So, okay, you get in the red stuff, and then you turn into a gorilla, and then use your gorilla strength to knock the bombs away. So, I forgot that I was supposed to be teaching you guys how this stuff works. Yeah, Berserk Soul. It's every time you reveal a 1,500 attack monster or less. That, oh my god, are you serious? My day. My life. Okay. I'm usually better at 14 than this. I feel so bad for the other healer. Okay, so I got raised. So I'm gonna get up. But, I'm streaming at 1,200. I'd be able to stream at 2.5 kilobytes per second, or megabytes. Oh, serious? What? Wow, I just keep dying. Oh yeah, no, if he hadn't used that, then he would have just been top decking like nothing for turn after turn after turn. But yeah, like, I'm looking forward to being able to stream higher quality because you'll be able to see me better, but with that, that's why I also want to get the capture card for my GoPro. I'll probably upgrade the internet first, that's my big thing, and I intend to do that probably later this month. So yeah, that's your sort of Pharaoh update. That makes you a Pharaoh maker, by the way. There's a tier list, because there's Pharaoh Minion, and then, that's follower, and then there's Pharaoh Maniac, and then that's subscriber, and I'm not a Twitch partner yet, so there are no subscribers. And then there's Pharaoh Maker, because you make the stream possible, so. And there's Pheromone, and there can be only one. No, we're all Pheromones. I don't think they're going to revive me anymore, because honestly that person's better at solo healing at this point, because I screwed up so bad. Oh well, maybe I'll get gear. Maybe I'll be that guy who dies and isn't participating in the fight, but still gets gear anyway. Because that would be great. I promise not to die next time, though. It was a series of unfortunate events. I didn't need to be standing. The bomb hits in a circular area, and so, like, if I had stood... Oh, you can't see what I'm pointing on the screen. If I had stood just a little further over... Here, I'll pull up the mouse. Here's me. Oh, hey! I get revived. No, the gorillas are, you turn into a gorilla, and so it's just anybody. Like, there's the bomb, and it's actually one of our DPS, and you see he's knocking over the gorilla stuff. Or he's becoming the gorilla and knocking the bombs over. There we go. I got to heal towards the end. But, as a healer, you're just supposed to really keep everybody alive. Okay, so 20 points of esoterics, 10 tomes of lore. That goes towards my weekly total of 450. A Maiden Bolt. And I only get one item from this particular room once per week. But you have to compete with everybody else. So I've got to cast my lot, so... Fingers crossed, even though I didn't contribute to the fight. Do I have the belt? I do have the belt, so I'm going to pass on the belt. I guess I can need on the belt anyway. Okay, the other ones are the pedal. I already have the feet, so I don't need the feet. Chain. Okay, so... 7 on the bolt. I'm not going to get the bolt. I'm not going to get the belt. I might get the other belt. And I guess I could need on the... Did I get nothing? I got nothing and liked it. Oh, I got the pedal. Okay. 2 pedals equals foot gear. And I can upgrade the feet gear for my warrior. So, since I do, like, off-tank with it. The Alexander gear is item level 220. The gear I buy with the weekly points is 230, and it can be upgraded to a maximum of 240. So, technically the Alexander gear is just like a temporary boost to your character level, whereas the weekly points, the Chuck E. Cheese tokens, that's really what you're looking for. So, now I need to edit my queue, because I got my item for the week. I'm going to take that off. See, it says, reward item already received, and queue. And I'll explore the gold saucer for a bit. What do I got currency-wise? I have 46,000 points. So what can I get? I know I can get another dance, but I don't really like the other dance. I'm curious. Okay, I can get music for my dungeons, or for my house, excuse me. Torn from the Heavens is probably the better song. I can save up, and I can get the other dance I don't have, which is like a little gypsy dance. The one I currently have is very disco. Where is it? Where's my disco dance? Yeah, here we go. See if I can get them synced up with the music. Wait, that's an awful angle. yeah, let's groove tonight. And then it's like throw the hands up and it's twirl. And then it's come forward, grab, grab, shimmy, shimmy, pop up, hands up. Can't really do that when you're in the chair because this rotates. Doesn't rotate fast enough. Yeah, it's 46,000 Chuck E. Cheese tokens. So I could get an eraser, which is there's a lot of cool stuff. What I like is they've got a bunch of glamour gear. Like I have some of this. Like I have the Gambler's Trench Coat. That's Setzer from Final Fantasy VI. And there is a full outfit for that with all the boots. The boots are really cool, and I could buy the boots, but I'm not gonna blow all my Chuck E. Cheese tokens now. They have some bunny outfits, but I can't wear those because I'm a guy. I bought these succubus horns when I was here before. There we go. Which you can glamour, and you can copy existing gear onto other gear, so that if I want to, for some reason, have this coral head on my face, because I'm named after a very famous coral, I could just have that. Or the coxcomb. It's it is a cock on your comb. It is that sounds so bad. It is a pheasant. It is a bird. Don't get a foul mouth. Even though this is a foul, haha. It's a fully cooked bird on a plate on your head as a hat. Okay, bad jokes are over. So I'm queued up for my dungeon, or for my boss fight, I guess you'd call it. And we have healers, but we don't have tanks, which is why I'm upgrading my tank, because being a tank helps. And I think I actually was able to kind of successfully tank part of Alexander turn 4 because it's super easy. I just don't have a lot of HP, so it's not really like fair for me to do that, but like it's not impossible. So I feel like I could extend this because there should be like something that should be right here ish. Hold on, let me grab that from the other. I'm not actually gonna be right back. So copy. Oh, oops. Back. Oh, hey, Lattice! Welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna paste, and I'm gonna extend this. Can I extend that? Can I make this bigger? No, that actually won't. It doesn't have the proportions to get bigger. No, I didn't leave. I was borrowing something from this part of the stream. Because I'm titling the stream, so Final Fantasy 14. The salt is real. There we go. I'm putting that there so that people can know what game this is, even though Twitch tells them anyway. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go race some chocobos or something. So yeah, the gold saucer is no Lattice. Don't be salt. Don't be salt. Oh wait, no. Okay. They're both red up there, so maybe I can extend. I'm just like wiggling everything around just a little, extending the size of the chat and doing stuff like that. There's a lot of arcade machines in the gold saucer, so they still do ask. You're right. Because sometimes people check in and they're watching my stream and they're not watching, like they're not like clicking on Final Fantasy 14 then Pheromone, they're clicking on Pheromone then Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, you put in a Chuck E. Cheese point and it's like just stop the thing. Oh, that was so bad. What was I even doing? Okay. That was most uncool. Okay, yes, I'll play Cuffer Kerr. Bam! Okay, that was pretty good. What do you get for that? You get 6! Oh wow, if I just do that for like a year. Ooh, perfect. Nice. Okay, so there is Punch the Dude. There's some things called gold saucer active time events called gates. There's a lottery ticket. Here, tell you what, guys. Have I bought my lottery ticket for this week? Alright. My ticket is redeemable, so let's see if I won the lottery, and then we'll buy another lottery ticket. So, yeah, the thing is, though, the speed changes, so you can't really bot it. Okay. Please, please, please. I won nothing, and like, oh, I got, well, not really close, because 7395 is numerically close to 7240, but it's not actually close, like, in terms of matching the numbers. Alright, we'll tell you what, Edgar, since you are today's Pharaoh Maker, pick 4 numbers, and you are going to buy the lottery ticket. That's what you're... Okay, they're gonna have to wait on Bird in the Sun. But yeah, pick 4 numbers. And do it relatively quick, because I only have 39 seconds in order to, It's... it's... Okay, sorry, I'm laughing, because I know you're trolling. Kappa face is right there. But yeah, pick 4 numbers. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 5739. 5739. We will check back on Saturday, and we will see if I become a gillionaire. But in the meantime, let's go to the final boss fight of Alexander, which is probably one of my favorite fights in the game. It's not quite as cinematic as Bahamut, but it's still pretty up there. It's pretty cool. We still got like an hour and 45 minutes left before, and it's not like my timer, it's the system is actually going down. That's fine. Well, next week we can buy another weekly ticket, and you can say 6969 if you feel like it. But there you go. As my first subscriber equivalent of the day, then you get control over my financial future. Going to fight this tank. They probably all hate me because I'm watching the cutscenes, and watching the cutscenes slows everybody down. But you guys haven't seen them, so Okay, cast protect. Yes, I'm ready. Oops, yeah. Stone skin. So this fight is really cool. Like, you know, I said like Final Fantasy 11 or 14 boss fights are a dance. This is one of the most danciest fights for all party members. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a walker. You're right. It's called the Onslaughter. But lethal force is permitted. So first part of the fight, it basically... Oh man, if 666 wins, it's rigged. So it shoots like a beam, and you can dodge the beam. It picks a party member, focuses on them, and then you move away from it. It also shoots missiles at the tank that increase the tank's vulnerability to magic. Let's see, draw a card. Remember, I'm the card-playing magician. Looks like I got like nothing good, so I'm just gonna use it. Everybody gets defense up. Hooray. These little steam regulators appear, and you do have to defeat them, because if not, huge damage coming your way. And as a healer, you have to balance between doing damage and obviously taking care of the party, because the more you can contribute to damage, the less healing you'll have to do. So it's turning around, it's firing its megaton beam. That was awful noise. More missiles at the tank. Okay. And this is a multi-tiered fight, so if the HP... Yeah, I know, such doge. Here, I'll use focus target. I guess it's about to disappear anyway, because there's multiple enemies in this boss fight. So, these fireballs tether onto you. You can't take your own fireball. Your own fireball will kill you. So everybody kind of has to stretch out so that you can take opposing party members' fireballs. Because if you touch the fireball tethered to you, you die. And still shooting lasers. Somebody got hit by it. If you get hit by it, you take increased damage. It is, yeah, it's kind of, like, what is it? Luxor? Luxor is the guy. Uh-oh. Tank died. Tank died. Not good, not good. Okay, but the other tank stepped it up. That's why you got 2 tanks. Okay, I'm gonna restore my own MP because I need it. So draw some cards. This is the ability restoration card. I'm not gonna use that because I don't really need it. And I got the tank card again. So I'm gonna eat the tank card, like, consume it, and then use the tank card I was setting as a trap card on the tank, so now it's like super tanking time. Here's those steam regulators again. Uh-oh. Need to dodge this way. Pew! Yep, guy didn't even see it come. I mean, like, there's... Oh! And he died because he didn't dodge. So he failed Dancing 101. I will revive him in just a second. Oh, my goodness. Wait. Don't die, don't die. And there, now I'm gonna revive the summoner who died. Summoners can also revive. Oh no, and now the other tank died. This is going good! Alright. So, we still have our fireball. Oh no, the fireball's disappeared. So now 2 robots show up, and you need 2 tanks for them, and it sucks because one of our tanks is dead. So... And now he's back up. Can he do it? Can he make it? Can we get through this? Okay, we can. So there's these ice fields that need to separate them so people don't get slammed by them, and they cause little ice fields that stay on the floor while missiles rain down and cause little lava things that stay on the floor. I am so out of MP. Come on, draw the MP backup card. No, but I got my ability card back up, so I'm going to use that. Drink an elixir. Okay, I need to get away from this guy before he drops ice right on my head. I'm going to use the ability that causes a healing, like, sharing healing. So, like, when I heal other people, it heals the tank at the same time. This guy is shooting super cyclones at the same time, knocking us away. This guy has only two punching gloves. So with 2 punching gloves, you both have to, like, all party members need to share the damage, or it'll kill the tank. And if it's 1 punching glove, the tank needs to pull it away from everybody and take it himself. Okay, that guy just died because nobody took care of him because the other healer dropped the ball. Or I guess I dropped the ball, either or. So now I'm the apple of this robot's eye, and I'm gonna kind of try to hold my own over here until the tank gets back up and takes it off of me, and he provoked it, and he did. Man, this is some commentary. Okay, and so we defeated that robot, and now we're gonna defeat the other robot, and I need to get out of the way of these ice fields. No, don't go where I'm going. Go that way. Draw a card for turn. Okay, I got the ability backup card. I don't really want that right now. I got the damage increase card. I'm going to store that for later so that when I get a card that lets me use cards on all party members, I can combine the 2. Alright, bring some back for the rest of us. I am Jelly Dude. Okay, so this robot's almost gone, but this boss fight's only like half over. And I'm actually pretty proud of us for like coming back. I am the ball dropper. iQuotes, is that like... Okay, I'm gonna download that. I'll look that up. If that's a Twitch app, I will do that. Okay, I got the attack speed increase card, so I'm gonna give that to the summoner because that's really the best use of that card. I need to do protect because since everybody's died a couple of times, not everybody has protect. There we go. So this part is crazy. So I have low arithmetic, so I need to stand on the high platforms. And the people who have high arithmetics need to stand on the low platforms or they get hurt. And at the same time, I think this guy like summoned some clones that knock people around. Oh yeah, here come the clones. So the clones drop on the people with the purple arrows. Ouch. And then they just target random party members, so you just kind of have to like see where they're going and dodge accordingly. Alright. Heal people, heal people. I'm gonna shuffle this card because I already have that card. I got the attack speed up card. I need to heal this dude. Attack speed up to the summoner. Need to make sure this tank doesn't get overlooked like last time. Oh, people died. Not my problem if they don't dodge. Mind Blast. I need to form a healing link with this dude. There we go. I have high arithmetic, so I need to stand on a low platform, and I am. I'm going to weaken the attacks of that robot over there. I'm going to instant cast protect as soon as this guy gets up. Go. Because so many people died again. It's a hard fight. I mean, it's not easy, so... Draw a card for turn. Spear. I'll use it on myself. Just so I can quicken my recast of abilities. So now we're doing okay, but the cool thing is about to happen. So, like, if your eyes are not on the screen, they should... What the hell is that thing? Okay, I guess 2 people need to stand in that, and we did. Alright. So he's changing his levitation. Okay, so now all the robots are dead. Check this out. Actually, the music's really good, so I'm going to put the game music back on real fast. And I need to pause my music really fast. Pause. Because the game music is ridiculous. All the robots combine to form one mega robot. And then the music gets really retro. It's like really like Super Sentai in here. And this is actual in-game music. I'm not like, this is an MP3 I'm playing. So in this fight, you have to dodge all these explosions, but then stand on the person with the arrow and share the damage. And then after you share the damage, you need to run because he's going to start shooting all these missiles and none of those people ran. So I think the summoner's going to die. No, he didn't. Okay, cool. And then you have to get back out of the way, and then I think he jumps up and smashes one person on the head, so you spread out so that you don't make everybody take that damage for no reason. And it stuns people. Megatron let himself go. That's funny. Okay. This part you have to like AoE heal as a healer because it's just a lot of damage to everybody over and over and over again. I'm going to increase my own MP because that's not gonna last long. I'm gonna raise the Dragoon that died. Okay, we're doing okay. We got through like a set worth of his abilities. Okay, so here come the explosions, and I'm the guy everybody needs to gather on, so we're gonna gather over here on me. And then now that we've all shared the damage, we need to get out of the way and go on the other side. And he's gonna shoot a Mega Beam. And he jumps away, and I think we gotta fight a whole bunch of shit's about to happen. So, pardon my language, but like, look at the craziness as he splits back into separate robots. They come down and start shooting missiles, and then we got like the ice barriers coming down. Oh no, and then that guy's gonna die, and I healed him. And then some mines get dropped that you can't step on, or like everybody takes damage and you get blasted. And now we gotta share damage over here. I can't get any closer, but I technically was still in the damage sharing zone. And then this guy's about to stomp on my face if I don't run. And then I have low arithmetic, so I need to stand on a high platform, and I am. Dodge that Mega Beam. Yeah, this is the same Megazord I fought the other day and lost to, except today we are gonna win. And I'm not gonna rage quit. Okay, I'm gonna consume the card that lets me cast cards on everybody, except I don't have any cards to cast, so that's fine. Woo! I love this fight. Okay, run. Gather on the arrow. I mean, at this point, you guys are probably equipped enough to do this. Okay, and then now we need to run through him, because he's going to shoot all his, like, hate rain. And then I'm going to weaken his next attack, because I know he's about to jump on somebody's head. Yeah, here he goes. And so he's still disabled. Yeah, cool. And then they all got stunned. Alright. That's the MP up spell. I don't really need that right now. Yeah, attack speed for everybody! And then extend the attack speed, and then regen for everybody, and then heal for everybody. And then... I love the in-game music for this, that's why I switched it back. I mean, the soundtrack of this game is good, too. I just wanted to do something that was unique. So, you can't get more unique than remixes that were custom made by me, but this is too good. And it sounds like Freeze Pop! I think we have another thing of the craziness where it splits. Oh no, okay, that was just a jump. Okay, cool. I thought I was gonna do like the whole thing where it like shoots everybody. Okay, everybody dodge, get out of the way. And then we gotta get back behind the dude. Everybody on me. And now run! I think he's gonna Mega Beam this time. Oh no, he's doing the Apocalyptic Ray. It's basically Hate Rain. Pieces again. Yeah, we need to like kill it like now. Yeah! Yeah! And the music ended at just the perfect time. Dude, check this out. Check this out. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Oh man. Little Lattice, you were in charge of memorizing the quotes. Write them down so that when I get that quoting app that you told me about, you can type them all in. Okay. Okay, so we get One weekly Maiden gear that you didn't see me pick up, it's over here. Yeah, so I got my 3rd gear. When you get 7 of those and you only get 1 a week, you can get a level 2 30 weapon. And let's see, Tarnished Maiden Shaft is body gear, Crank is arm gear, Spring is leg gear, and I really need another spring more than I need a crank, so I'm gonna go for the spring. 60, okay, cool. And I would take the shaft. Oh, I got the shaft. Okay, cool. So now I can leave. Player commendation for tank for picking up the slack. And did I get like a card? It looked like I got a playing card from Triple Triad. Oh, that's Leviathan, that's old. And I got the Scars of Battle, which I should just... Oh, I gotta craft that first, okay. So cool, we got 2 items out of the 4 we need. Yeah, I got the shaft. Okay, so what's the name of that app? Let me install that now. And then you can go ahead and do that real fast. Okay, it's called Quotes. Okay, Quotes. So how do I install Quotes? Okay, Google search this. Okay, Quotes, Twitch. Twitch Quotes. Okay, Twitch Quotes, the dankest memes from Twitch chat. Okay, so how do I... That's the website, but like how do I do the thing? Submit pasta. Type your spam here, copy pasta builder. Is there like an app I can download? Okay, how about Twitch Quotes app? Yeah, I see the command. I need like a quotes bot. Quotes bot. Okay. Twitch Quotes bot. Making a Twitch chat bot with MIRC. Oh, I gotta make it with MIRC. Okay. Twitch bot developed. I provide a few useful features. I'm not a chat moderation bot. Okay. Okay, 8-ball, uptime, throttle, leave, clear, add quote, submit a quote for the database, the quote could be limited, okay, delete quote. Okay, cool, so that's neat. Now how do I download this? Contact Stendek if you want me to come hang out in your channel. Okay. So how do I contact... Oh, there we go. Oh, this guy's streaming right now. I can't bother him. Well, then we will do that later. We will make an MIRC chatbot, but... So, yeah, you gotta... Okay, let me type some things. I think I'll leave on the normal game music. We'll figure out the Twitch bot thing later, because I don't want to take away too much time, since we've only got an hour and a half before the game goes down for maintenance. Okay, so I beat the boss. Cool. That means I still have these 2 earlier bosses to do, which are not nearly as complicated. In fact, one of them is a total joke compared to their... Oh, wow. Okay, so we're... United Kingdom, I assume, right? Maybe? Or did I just guess wrong? I do need to do the Void Arc. I'll do the Void Arc, and... Yeah, I'll do the other Alexander missions I need. Okay, cool. This is like one of those, like, I listen to the BBC! Does that count as, like, being British? I do listen to the BBC World Service, like, every day. Like, I listen to the sport, I listen to, BBC, I guess it's Business Daily. I even listen to the Arts Hours with Nikki Beatty. So, I actually do, like, I wouldn't say I know a lot about British culture, but I consume a lot of media from the United Kingdom, so... Alright, so we're queued up for our stuff. Let me see if there's anything going on that I might want to join. Earth's found. Odin, no. New static forming, no. I am my own static. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, we'll do the Void Arc. The Void Arc's really long, though. But, would I have rather done it as tank? No. I'll do it as healer. If you leave the queue 3 times, you get penalized. If you leave a dungeon while it's in progress, you get a 30-minute penalty, and you have to take a break. So, and I've rage quit before, and usually what I do is I switch games if I rage quit. Okay. I had a Facebook message, so. You know, one of these days I gotta come up with my own subscriber emotes when I get that far. Probably be little cute, stupid faces of me cosplaying. Yeah, it is like they want you to switch, because it's just like, no, you can't do anything. You can't do a single dungeon for 30 minutes. Oh, you know what? I should queue up for PvP. Because that dungeon is so, it's like so draining. It'll put me to sleep. So I'm not going to do that to you guys. I will, though, queue up for PvP just to see. The PvP queue is usually pretty long, but maybe we'll get lucky. Or I'll instead of queuing for the Duty Finder version of PvP, I'll queue up for Seal Rock. And then I'll queue up for these dungeons and that should be good. Have some variation there. Time to go to Casa de Pheromone. Actually, it's my free company's house, so it's Duty Finder. Never mind. I'm not gonna win that argument. So far the new layout looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to put this text down here for Final Fantasy XIV where it is, or maybe put it up top. Maybe I'll put it up here. I think actually it looks a little better up here. Let's move this up here. Like today's game or something. Because that makes it easier when I'm exporting stuff to YouTube. They're just like, oh, that's what he's playing, because it says so right there. So meanwhile, at my house, so I'll give you the full tour, because some of you guys have been here before. You like on top? Ha. See, man, thank God. This is, I don't have to make the jokes because you can make them for me. So I'm going to go in first person perspective here and turn off the camera. So this is my house. It is in the Mist neighborhood. It's actually in the very first neighborhood that was introduced in the game. And I live right near the entrance, right when you go in. I'm the very first house you get to, so right when you go in. It's a small house. So, I mean, it's not as big as the houses down there, but the smaller houses can be decorated a little better because you can have more items technically like per capita compared to the larger spaces, because large houses don't necessarily mean more items. It's like 200 items in a large house and 100 items in the small house. So my house looks very well decorated. No, don't eat that. Oh no, okay, I gotta clean my chocobo place because it's messed up. So I got my little chocobos stable here, 2 little dressed up chocobos that I'm raising for friends who took a break from the game. Got my lovely little view here when you sit on this bench. You can take a little, I mean, it's nighttime and misty, but there's a beach, so I live on beachfront property. But I've got a training dummy here, so I can, you know, get good at Final Fantasy XIV. And the battle music, like, even plays when you, oh wait, let me change to, is that warrior? No, where's my warrior? Fisher, carpenter, botanist, no. There we go, warrior, okay. So yeah, you can just practice stuff. Well, you know, I mean, it lets you, train and figure out what combinations of stuff works, and, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then that. And then this, and now, bam! 3,000 damage. Put that away. I've got my Leviathan little sculpture here. It's the special one because it's got the water turned on and the blue glowy stuff. I got a cannon because stay the hell away from my house. And we're the Vanguard because I like Cardfight Vanguard. And so the company seal, the crest, is designed to look like a Cardfight Vanguard card. Let me grab a Vanguard card. Nope, that's Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a Cardfight Vanguard box. Fail at life. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, that's supposed to be this. Because you can see like the blue and the stars and everything, so. But yeah, let's enter the house. Oh, oops, I gotta turn that on. I like that you can turn off like parts of the UI, but not all the UI, or you can turn the whole thing off and you can still play. So here's my place. We got a jukebox, and oh, has she been taking care of the airship? Okay, yeah, Brooke is in charge of the airship. So we'll show you the airship in a second. So each of these little doodads does something unique. I've got a little cactuar lantern. It just shoots needles when you turn it on. I've got a little alchemist furnace that helps level up alchemy. I've got a blacksmithing, little blacksmithing bench, levels up blacksmithing. I've got some paintings of various world leaders from the game. Well, yeah, kind of. I've got my woodworking desk, since I am a carpenter. And, like, it looks pretty chill. You got everything a woodworker would need. I've got, oh, if you notice, by the way, I've got a Vanguard card on my sleeve, because you can put your own company patch on your clothing. So I've got, you know, hammers and chisels and nails and sawdust and tools and stuff. I've got a little cooking bench. This is an ethereal wheel. It spins crystals around to make abilities that you can only buy with free company points in case your free company is really small. But we've got like 420,000 free company points, so I think we're doing okay. I have a working Eorzea clock. It's 3 AM in Eorzea, and it's 3 AM on that clock. Let's see. One of those little bird sippy cup things. I've got this bell that summons my little butler that looks just like me. Because I made him look just like me. He's like in the desk though, because I positioned it kind of weird. And you can design where all the furniture goes, and you can dye it. Yeah, woodworking. Let me sell some stuff, by the way. How much is the Scar Battle? Nothing! It's worth 2 gil! Okay, grade 3 prisms. No. Do I have anything worth? Glamour Dispellers? I mean, I've got gil, but like, I usually sell everything off, so I'm just seeing if I have anything extra I need to sell. No, nothing. Withdraw gil, nothing in there. And you can like store items and like customize it. I also have another retainer who's a fisherman. She's got no gil to give me. No, I don't pay rent, but I had to buy, we had to buy the plot of land and then buy the house separately. And we had to like, you know, get the deed and all that stuff. And then I've got a little material supplier that sells me basic stuff to like make things. And a mender to mend my gear. Which I can go ahead and mend all this. Mend. When your gear breaks, your stats go down. So there we go, I'm all repaired. It's weird because the music's actually coming from the jukebox. Like, depending on where you put my ears of the character. See, it's behind me. It's off to the side. So yeah. And I've only got a few songs. Technically, I think this is, oh, that's cute. Brooke is in charge of the airship, and Brooke must have changed it to the airship song, because this is the airship song. But all I have is, like, the bar song. Oops. I'm not gonna set that estate music as that. But yeah, it's just like, I've got the chill bar song. And you get music from boss fights the same way you get cards from boss fights, the same way you get like minions. Here, you can summon little pets. Like here is a cactuar pet. And I've got some rare ones down here. It's a Gold Rush minecart! And like these sell for a lot of gil, but I still like to keep them. And you use your minions in like a tactics game. It's kind of like a little League of Legends thing. The bottom of the house isn't very well decorated yet. I haven't really put a lot of furniture yet. We have a really expensive couch. It's like a 4 million gil couch. Made out of Garuda parts. And like, I love the detail levels in this game though, because I can like, I know this sounds dumb, but I can sit in the couch and I can like change my pose. I'm like, I'm gonna lean forward, or maybe I'll like chill out and just relax. So lots of little poses. Got my strategy world map table. I got a couple of triple triad tables, and that means you can actually play triple triad in this house. Just like from Final Fantasy VIII. Where do you keep that? Yeah, here we go. Card list. And so there's like card games and stuff. So yeah, I mean, all the minions like do little things too. I mean, the minecart obviously is just a minecart that follows me. But some minions interact with each other. They like fight or do something cool. We got a company chest where we like keep gil and stuff. Did Brooke put in money? No, I was the last one to put in money. Okay. She took out some cerulean tanks and put in stuff that needs to be sold. Oh, okay, cool. No, I know, not sorry. maybe you can enter other people's houses, so maybe we'll find ourselves something like that. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be selling this stuff. Wow, where did all this craftsman confidence materia come from? Okay, that was Brooke. That is a lot of materia. And a lot of stuff generally. Yeah, I guess I'll convert this stuff. It's a lot of materials. This must be stuff that came from our airship. Far Eastern coins, bamboo weaves. I think bamboo weaves is like the good stuff though. I don't think we want to sell that. Vivianite, platinum ore. So yeah, your airship goes and does stuff. Like little errands, and you can either use it to craft with, or you can... No, it's not quite raining cash. Okay. I did, you can tell I've got a gambling problem because all this is gold saucer decorations that I've gotten from, like, buying stuff with my Chuck E. Cheese points. Okay, I'm gonna do a little micromanaging. Sorry, I'm gonna, like, file my taxes and run my small business here. Okay, so let's see what we got. Gold ore. 900 each. Cool. We'll sell it for, like, 8 to make that sale. Red Moko grass, high quality version. Ooh, 3,600. We'll do 3,500. Far Eastern coins, 20,000. We're gonna keep that because I think that's used in company airship projects. What? Shrub seedlings is 200,000. Okay. Vivianite. Okay, we'll sell the Vivianite. The high quality stuff goes for 100. We'll sell the low quality for 80. Yeah, I guess it's not. I'm pretty good at the gambling. Sell that for 94. Platinum ore, not really that great. 59 gil. Iron rivets. Ooh, it's the high quality version though. Nobody's selling high quality. They historically have sold for as much as 1,500. Wow. Well then, but for you, 14.99. Electrum ingots, high quality. 2,000. Nice. There's a lot of gil. And so I sell it, and then I'm in charge of the money. She's in charge of the airship. We had somebody that was in charge of crafting, but they're on break. Like an extended break. Somebody else was in charge of decoration. I also do all the PvP stuff. So, you know, you just split up all the roles, and you get stuff, like, without having to take up all your time by focusing on one thing. Okay, 2,000, 1,900. Horn glue, wow, high quality horn glue sells for 2,000. We'll do 1997. That was a good year. Mithril plates, high quality version sells for 3,400. We'll do 3,000. Because you're always just trying to make the sale. You're trying to be like, oh wow, it's on sale. Let me go for that. I'll just do this for. Look, it's cheaper than. There we go. Cheaper than the normal version. Okay, so I can't put any more items for sale. I am gonna keep the. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. There's the colorless version. You see, it's like various monsters from Final Fantasy printed on there. There's a black and white version downstairs. Wait, when I go downstairs, can you not hear the air? Yeah, when you get right here, you can't hear the jukebox as much. It's little details like that. I don't know. I fangasm. So okay, we're gonna put this stuff back because we're not going to sell it. So I'm going to put the Far Eastern coin and the shrub seedling and the bamboo weave and the basilwood scraps. Because I think you can use that to like modify the exterior of your house, and it's materials that can only be picked up from an airship. So let me show you my room. I used to be a scholar, and they were like a book reading class. It was like, you know, I'm the card magician, this is the book magician. So I made a library for myself. And I just found every single item in the game that was book related, like bookshelves, and they're all separate items, by the way. Let me show you. If I pull up the redecoration thing, you can see that all these blue highlighted things are like, that pile of books is separate. Well, yeah, they would be too cool for school then. Okay, like the posters are separate, so you really get a lot of command over your house. And I have my throne that is like a 2 million gil throne that I used to use to like sit up. And here I can still change into the book class. I used to just sit in my throne, pull out my book, and if I let it sit for a second, I'll read it. There we go. And then what is it like? Battle stance? And then I'll like read pages from my book. Haha, read books. And I have a little diorama. If you look into these Ahriman bookcases in first person, there's like a bunch of Ahriman flower pots. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of my little bookie room. We had somebody who had like the music room, and somebody had a dojo. But I'm not gonna go to all the rooms. We'll save that for another time. Let me move to the company workshop so you can see the airship, and I can see what I can do with all these different items that we got from our airship run. And I'm in queue for PvP and the 2 Alexanders, but just nobody is doing it, so I need to go back into the hallway here. So this is a pretty good house. You know, for it being a small house, I don't feel like it's too small. But, it is a Marlboro bookcase. So here is the company workshop where we all get together and craft. It takes 4 crafters to complete an item, but you can basically like turn in items. There's a scale model of the airship. We actually built it here and there. Let's take a look at the... Is it back or is it... Voyage completed in 18 real life hours, so not till tomorrow. Previous voyage log. So yeah, this is where we're getting our items, and we have like airship experience points and stuff like that. Here's the navigational charts. This is basically the map of where the airship can go, and as we get further in, we'll be able to go to special areas through the airship, which is pretty cool. And then there's another summoning bell and another company chest, which also has the corporate seal. Where's the corporate seal on this armor? Did I not put it on yet? No, I guess not. And then here's the schematic board. So let's see. Housing projects. A restaurant prototype is 10 red clays. An armor shop is 10 black clays. Synthetic resin, I think you make out of the bamboo weave. And that's a weapon shop prototype, so it makes the outside of our shop look like a weapon shop. The Mog House prototype is bamboo, and we have 8 bamboo. And we need 10 black clay and 11 resin. So I'm curious to see if I can sell like some of the bamboo that we don't need and buy the resin and the black clay that we don't have. And then airship projects. The highest level airship. Okay, we could actually make balsa wood scrap and bamboo for that. Balsa wood scrap and bamboo for this. Okay, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make airship prototype 4. So 10. Oh, that's balsa wood lumber, which I should be able to make if I had finished leveling my woodworker, but it's not level 60 yet. So can I make balsa wood lumber? I can't yet. So let me do balsa wood scrap and then 10 things. So 10 and 8, 10 and 8. I know, I gotta work on my crafter, but we'll save that for another stream. As fun as it is watching somebody saw logs. So 10 and 8. 10, 8, cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and airship project. Oh, you buy that, and then you need other materials to actually make the thing. Okay, that's interesting. So airship prototype schematic. So airship prototype 3, a new recipe is added to the company crafting log. Okay, so we go to the fabrication station, and we view the crafting log, and now we can make kind of full estate exteriors. Small merchant wall. Does it show what it looks like? Oh, it does. Okay, wait, let me jump up here. So full estate exterior. Oh, that's cool. That's a small merchant. There's the large one. They all look basically the same, but for bigger houses. But we have a new airship prototype. So I guess that's how we can make enterprise. What? That's cool. Because we have a Bronco. That's why it's called the Tiny Bronco. But that's pretty chill. And so it has this sail. And the enterprise is the one that Sid has. So let me see what kind of things we could actually make. Steel rivets, cobalt ingots, cobalt joints. Forecastle. What's the I think we had cobalt rivets. The bladder looks the coolest though. Treated spruce lumber. I think I can make that. Garland steel, steel nails, steel rivet. Oh, it's in 3 stages though. Then you need steel rivet. So you need a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the sails first. Because I can make the treated spruce lumber. Contribute materials. Okay, steel nails, steel lumber. So how do I make spruce lumber? Treated spruce lumber, I think, is over here. Treated spruce lumber. Okay, I need spruce lumber and hardened sap. And I need 2 and 9 to make one of them. And I need to make 4 of them. So that's 8 and 36. Okay. Yeah, yes, because this is the PS4, and then we could be buddies. And you can play Final Fantasy XIV with me, or Street Fighter, or any of the other cool stuff. Like, there's just a lot of great stuff for PlayStation 4. Like, there's a lot of PlayStation exclusives. There's a lot of Xbox exclusives, too, but I just feel like if you're into this game, you'll be into the type of games that are on here. Or be PC Master Race, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go buy the stuff I need to make these items. And then I'll update the company crafting thing. I mean, I upgraded my PC. I'm still a console gamer, but having a better PC even lets you enjoy PC games better. Or, excuse me, console games better. Because look, PC, better capture card, better streaming. This looks way better than the PlayStation 4 streaming service, so yeah, I would do it. Got about an hour left, so I mean, you can start small. You could get like a cool phone or a tablet or a 3DS. That's another thing I eventually want to get is a 3DS capture card, but that's not a priority right now. All right. So 2 and 9, and I need to make 4. So let's start painting by numbers here. Spruce lumber. Okay. Well, I could. That's a lot of money, but 2 and 9, I need to make 4, so I need 37. So there's 11, which means I have 36, so I need 1 more. Who wants to sell me 1? Oh, that's way too expensive. How do you make it? I think it's just like a couple of spruce logs. How many spruce logs is a spruce lumber? 3, okay. Spruce. Spruce log. Who wants to sell me 3 spruce logs? This guy will send me 10. Oh, those prices. Still cheaper. Then I need to buy hardened sap. Hardened. Oh, I got my numbers wrong. I bought too many spruce logs. That's fine. Hardened sap. I need a lot of sap. I need 37 pieces of sap. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 39. Then I need some wind crystals. Wind crystals. Here we go. No, I will, but I mean, like, 3DS capture cards are, they're kind of expensive. I don't even know where to, like, just because you can't get one on eBay. And they don't make one for the 3DS XL, which is what I have. Which I can't find my 3DS right now. But yeah, I've got a 3DS XL, so I'd have to get another 3DS, and then the, just want to buy 5 crystals. Okay. So let's get crafting. First, we're going to make the log. Okay, there's the lumber. And then, whoops, I canceled. And then I need to make all the spruce lumber. Okay. Saw that log. Done. Saw that log. Oops. And it's 4 totals what I need to make. Okay. Hardened sap. I'm putting the hardened sap on my log to make it hard. I see the humor in that. I know. Am I short something? Oh no, I've already made the 4. Okay. And I guess I can just sell the spare spruce lumber since I overbought by like a lot. Spruce lumber. Maybe I'll give people a deal and they'll want to buy it. Sure, 900. And then I'll get 26,000 gil back. Cool. Not good business math, but it was a matter of convenience. So now, I'm going to go back to the house, and I'm going to contribute this, and that'll be my contribution to the airship for the day. And I still haven't queued up for battle. Like, I don't know what's going on, so... It's probably because it's maintenance. Like, the thing is that with maintenance being in an hour, you can't really... Starting from about 30 minutes from now, you can't really get a lot done. So, we might switch games. Maybe I'll play some Street Fighter for, like, an hour. Just because we can't really... Okay. If they're not doing anything, might as well have some fun. Okay, cool. Garlon Steel... Fight me! Okay. I could change roles to tank, actually. That usually gets it going, but I don't really know how to tank these fights that I'm queued up for. Cuff of the Sun, that's the... Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Let me change the free company message so Brooke knows we're working on a new sale. Yeah. Topics. Okay. There we go. We are currently building new parts for an Enterprise class airship. Please contribute what items you can to either the chest or directly to the workshop. And confirm. There we go. So now when people log in, they'll know. Because, you know, we all log in at different times, as you can see. Some people not for a while. And, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and set up Street Fighter. Just because nobody's really doing anything. And I said I was going to stream for another hour, but I might as well have something action-packed. So, let's do some things first. We will change the text up here to... I don't usually stream Street Fighter during Wednesday night fights, but I'm just here to have fun. So, there's that. And then...